This bike has an updated ECU. What is up, Deviants? Good morning. I am here at Kolar Road today with a special bike. Just take a look at this. This is the all-new Mahindra BS6 Mojo 300 ABS. Now this paint scheme, they call it the ruby red. Just take a look at this beautiful Mojo. It damn looks like a Mojo, to be frank. Look at the front headlights. BS6. So this is all new from Mahindra, their top of the line motorcycle. And yes, this comes with a removable DB killer, and the owner Farhan has removed the DB killer to give it a better exhaust note for you guys. So let's go. Look at that dash. Whoa. I love how these lights go off. And he said it shows a top speed record. Let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. So this bike has done 157 kilometers per hour max. So this bike has a top speed recorder. That's a beautiful feature. Let's start the engine. Do you hear that bassy exhaust note? Nice. Let's go, bro. Wow, the first thing I noticed on this bike, it's damn relaxing to sit. So peaceful. I'll forget all the stress in my mind and get into that riding mode peacefully on a highway. So this bike has raised handlebars. So they have added extra metal here. So the handlebars are higher now. And the seating position, damn, it's too comfortable. The rider's triangle is too good because I'm sitting upright. My back is not hunched, which obviously supports long distance touring. You won't have any problems with your back pain. Let me set these mirrors. I seriously love this instrument cluster. If you have not watched my BS4 review of the Mojo, here's the link, please watch it. So even in that video I had mentioned that this dash is too good, man. So if you want to compare it with a big bike, then you can compare it with a Ninja H2. So as the revs climb up, the fonts on the dash light up. So in this bike, the lights go sequential. Do you see that? So probably I'll have to ride this bike in the dark to show you the actual instrument cluster lighting. Not a problem. And yeah, mind you, this is not a small bike. See, for me personally, I have problem with the bike sizes. Whichever bike I get onto, it kind of feels very small to me. But not this bike. This bike supports wide variety of size differences in people. So I'm a 6-foot guy. So basically, whichever the bike I get onto, I kind of feel I'm too big for the motorcycle. But not this bike. It fits big people very well. Nice. The exhaust note is good without that DB killer. Also, yes, talking about the DB killer, it's not like irritatingly loud that will grab unnecessary attention from cops or anything, but you can hear it. It's very sweet. I just love the seating, man. This bike is the one you are looking for if you want to do long distance road trips on a bike, especially on highways like these. It supports too good. Damn, this bike is too nimble. I think the center of gravity is little low on this bike, which is a good thing. You don't feel the bike is heavy on the upside. Although on paper it says 186 kilograms wet weight. Obviously with this huge 21 liters fuel tank. I'll come to that later. But this bike is too nimble, man. You can easily flick around in tight traffic. No issues at all. Yeah, like I said, this bike has 21 liters fuel tank, guys. God damn, 21 liters. To me personally, that's a good thing. You don't need to, you know, keep stopping for refuel. So this bike on papers makes about 25.9 horsepower, 25 Newton meters of torque, which is pretty decent, I should say. Not that you require too much power for highway cruising or touring. This is more than enough to keep you safe, to keep you going without hassles on a highway. And yeah, this bike comes with Angel CT tires from Pirelli, which is too damn good for high mileage. You know, it will last really long, giving you that good grip. Volkswagen Jetta. Now that's one of my favorite sedans out there. Come on guys, give him some space. The Jetta needs to jet off. I'm sure he won't get his space today. Let's go. Okay, there seems to be some problem with the horn. Not. Brakes are pretty solid. 320mm disc at the front, 240mm at the rear by Bybray. It's damn good. With dual channel ABS, yes, this bike is pretty safe for you, I should say. So I won't be doing a top speed test or anything. If you ask me why, just look at that road. You don't have the stretch here. So I'm not going to take that risk. So like you saw already at the beginning of my ride, this bike has already clocked 157 kilometers per hour. So Farhan was telling me, yeah, there you go, that's Farhan, proprietor of NAFS Motors Banaswadi. Farhan, if you're watching this, thanks a lot for giving me this opportunity to test a brand new BS6 Mojo 300. So he owns the Mojo showroom there. This bike has more than enough power for you to cruise on a highway, guys. Seriously, trust me. Damn, I love that dash. I'd like to take this bike to red line just to see how that, you know, lights go up sequentially. I simply love it. Relax, boys. We have a corner here. So yeah, speaking of the corner, this bike's exhaust is slightly moved upwards, so you have better ground clearance. He said previous model had the dual exhaust setup, which was a little down, so it used to scrape if you go too much lean, but not this bike. This bike supports higher lean angle without anything touching the ground. Come on baby, show me what you got. Crazy! Braking is solid, guys. Trust me. 320mm dips. Oh shit, what the hell happened? What is wrong with these fools, man? always on the run. I don't know what's wrong with them. They won't even wear a helmet and they want to race with 2 pillions at the back. Come on, Mojo, let's do some Jojo. Seriously, a fun to ride motorcycle, guys. So I won't give you any comparison with any other bike. What I would like to say is, this is not a childish college kids bike. This is more like a manly bike. It feels manly, it handles manly. It's a serious machine for mature audience, mature riders. Again, a no bullshit bike. The suspension is too good, bruh. So I had told the same thing in my previous video as well. This bike is very underrated. You know, I'll tell you why it is underrated. It's mainly because of the Mahindra service. So that's one feedback I like to give, you know, to Farhan or even directly to Mahindra if you're watching this video. Please improve your service network. See, not all service centers handle Mojo. So in Bangalore there are only 3 service centers. One in Banaswadi, the other 2 I think in Rajarajaji Nagar and Panshankari, he said. They do have dealer networks across Karnataka in our state, you know, at few other places, maybe like 7 to 8 other places. Bangalore, Hubli, Dharwad, Bijapur. But again, forget outside city, inside city. I'm just talking about Bangalore. You'll have to expand your service network, because, you know, for a guy like me who stays in Whitefield, my nearest service center is Banaswadi, which is again 1 hour travel from my house. You know the Bangalore traffic. So that's one of the main drawbacks of Mahindra, especially for this kind of premium motorcycle. If you had better service networks, I think it will boost your sales. Seriously. I know it will cost you for the setup and everything, but trust me, it will work on the longer run. Stay right there, boys. I don't know what these people have worked on a highway. I don't understand. Even the mirrors are good. It's not short like I faced on the Gixxer 250 on my previous video. It has very good viewing angle, guys, the mirrors. Nice. So yeah, if you're wondering what this is the clutch assist, an additional accessory that is available at the NAFS Motors Banaswadi. So what this does is, it makes the clutch too light. It reduces the, you know, effort to about 40 to 50% to operate the clutch. Seriously, I can feel it, guys. The clutch is too light, especially if you are in tight traffic. This will come in very handy. So for details of these additional accessories, please get in touch with Farhan, the proprietor of NAFS Motors. I'll leave the location and the contact details of the owner, NAFS Motors, in the description below. Please do check it out. So this bike's power is mainly concentrated at the low RPMs and the mid-range. So top end is quite smooth. It will take some time for you to achieve top speed if you're pushing it. So yeah, that was a beautiful morning ride with the beast Mojo Jojo. Damn, I love this bike. So yeah, I forgot to tell you, this bike has an updated ECU. So that's the reason the, you know, power delivery is different. So it's more focused on the low end and the mid range. So even if you turn the bike off, the fan will be still running if the bike is too hot, you know, until it achieves some low temperature that is preset. And also the clock, it shows for a few seconds and then disappears. So this bike has a lot of unique features that you don't find in any other bike in the segment. For instance, this fork braces that you see here, this will stabilize your cornering, your, you know, touring on bad roads. It helps reduce wobble and stuff. So even the BS4 model had the fork braces. This bike gets it too. So the exhaust for the BS6, there is a pre-cat that has been added here. So on the BS4 model I used to see a auto sensor here, but now that is placed behind the radiator. that's good. I'm sure you won't need a custom exhaust for this bike. It has inbuilt. So guys, there's one last thing I want to tell you about this bike. This bike has a special feature unique to the Mojo. So it's called the limp home mode. So suppose by chance if there is any malfunction in the ECU or in the bike, to be frank, so this bike limits the revs to 5000 RPM so that you can safely take to a nearest service center and get the bike rectified. So it won't stall or anything because of the overheating problems like you face in KTM, to give you an example. So that's called limp home mode. This bike has that feature. So there are a lot of feature packed benefits that you get out of the Mojo 300 ABS. So this bike, they call it the Ruby Red. It will cost you 2.69 lakhs on road here in Bangalore. So the bike starts with 2.55 lakhs, which is the plain black. And yes, along with the paint scheme difference, you also get the different tires. So on this one you get the Pirelli Angel CTs. What about the matte? Those get MRF, right?
All black gets MRF.
MRF. So the plain black gets MRF tires. So that's the difference. So that's kind of makes up for the price difference. So not just because of the color, also because of the tires. So that's about the Mojo 300, guys. If there's any doubt, please let me know in the comment section below. Also, like I said, I have given all the details of the NAFS Motors Banaswadi, where you can get the Mojo. Also, any additional accessories that you want. For instance, like this clutch assist, like I already told you. So do get in touch with them. I'll see you again. Peace.